This is Adrian and this is Laura, and we are continuing with Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Blue Lions on hard casual mode, in case anyone is asking. Or maybe, I guess I just like to remind people
of what we're doing.
Yeah, in the way that we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm so excited to keep
She's
going.
been antsy all week. Laura just wants every day to be Sunday at this point.
Yeah, it's the best part of the week, I keep saying. Alright, I'm ready to start.
Okay.
And I can actually hear it this time as well.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a plus.
Like, we had problems last stream at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, the headphones just decided that they weren't going to work anymore. But they're working alright now. Yeah. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Hopefully the entire stream, which, considering what happened last time, could be...
I don't know. It could be... She might suddenly start feeling sick after 2 hours and call it, or she might go for 4 or 5. Who knows?
It doesn't even let me finish. Hello?
Okay.
I was going to say, like, it could be 4 or 5 hours, which I kind of hope it is.
Yeah? You think you can routinely go for that long?
I hope so. I mean, if people want to see me play this game, then... Depends. Just waiting for this to load.
Oh, you know, there is something that I forgot to do, but it's going to be too late now.
What?
I have the headphone jack for the speakers so that I can hear the game in the wrong monitor. But it's going to be too much of a fuck around to fix in front of people, so I'll just, like, not hear it. I've already heard this game. I know what the music sounds like, the voice acting and everything.
Yeah, but can everyone else hear it?
Yeah, everyone else can hear it.
Hang on.
It's just I personally can't, that's all.
Oh, there we go.
But that's okay. This isn't the sort of game where you need, like, audio cues or anything like that.
No, but, like, is the speakers on?
The speaker's on. The headphone jack is just in the monitor that the capture card isn't coming out of. So I'm just not hearing anything. But that's okay.
Well, wouldn't you be able to hear it if the speaker was on?
The speaker is on. You're missing what I'm saying.
No, but the speaker for everyone else.
It's working for everyone else. That's an internal thing. This is an external thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone else can hear.
Okay, as long as everyone can hear what's going on, that's all good.
Yeah.
So this is a free day?
I mean, well, on paper it's a free day, but you only really have one option. So is it really a free day? Yes. Yes, it is a free day.
God damn it, Adrian.
However, there are things you will have to do this time as opposed to others that the game will not let you end the day until you have done.
That's fine.
Because we tend to do everything before ending the day.
Hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind.
I wonder if there was a wrong answer for her.
A stone within the soul.
There are some, but not many.
A glow of red.
Most answers are either positive or neutral.
Oh, it is nothing.
There are a couple of answers that she doesn't like.
Okay, so you have to go to the Night's Hall and speak to Dimitri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, my stream's title, even though I changed it in capture, is still saying that we're doing part 3. That's wrong. We're up to part 5 now.
Elsewhere. We had better discern their true intent.
So we'll have to just adjust that, or maybe I can do it here while you continue.
Just take a look at it. Make sure you take a look.
As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was a plot to assassinate Ria. Yeah, that we found out about last time.
We should also speak to everyone
So now
here.
you have to Scooby-Doo it
Let's
up.
plan to compare notes once you've got a lead.
Really? Scooby-Doo it?
Yeah. I
Fine.
could have said Nancy Drew it, and really shown my age.
Will you do me a favor?
Oh, I would do anything for you, Dimitri. You know that.
Yeah, I think we know that by this point.
Ooh, an earring. Probably belongs to someone from the Dusker region.
Oh, okay, well that's pretty easy.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations.
Not
Had you
really.
the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red.
Yeah, Yeah, it stole a lot of experience points from us.
That
So did you
glow
fix
is
the
a
title?
sure
Yeah,
sign
title's
that her
fixed.
blood
Title's
contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
It's weird that your blood contains crests.
It's not that it contains a crest, it's just that the crest power manifests through it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of an unseen thing until it manifests, and then it's only visible for like a second at a time.
What? No? Okay.
No?
She'd Professor. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
what?
What?
You need something?
Ah, hello Novus. He's
Oh.
here again.
Yeah, you seem to be like, oh, one.
Our most regular viewer. Very, very grateful to have you here.
Yes.
It does give us someone else to talk to as well as amongst ourselves.
Yeah, it's always nice to know someone is watching, even if it's
Yeah.
just one person.
Hmm.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No. But do not concern
Yes,
yourself
he
for
would
my
be
safety.
Happy that you
I
asked
am
that.
very much stronger than I
Okay,
appear.
I'm glad.
I have something to ask of you.
Knight's Hole. Okay.
So it's thieves, huh?
Apparently. Is it just me, or are there a lot of quests today?
It seems like there's a lot of quests, but it's a lot of it's a lot of story. So it's all one quest,
A
really.
lot of confessing offenses to the goddess. It probably belongs to someone who feels deeply repentant. Repentant.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they have to apologize and they want to get something off their chest.
Oh, okay. Hello, horsey. Goodbye,
Someone
horsey.
who feels bad for something they've done.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it.
Not the horsies.
No, don't burn the horses.
I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
I know, right?
Please, do me a favor.
I like tea parties.
You like tea parties, don't you? You write about them a lot.
Not a lot. I've done like 2 stories. Several years
I've
apart.
heard talk
Okay.
of students wandering the
I suppose
monastery
2
late at
isn't a
night.
lot, but
They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
I think every generation says that about the kids.
yeah.
Kids these days.
Kids these days.
And
yeah.
their Vine and their TikToks and their whatever it's called now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still don't even know what TikTok is.
Oh, I know.
I don't honestly.
Sadly.
I don't honestly care to know, really.
Don't worry about it. It's not really that important.
So,
Oh, also, I'm just gonna just apologize in advance if I look like I'm fidgeting
Greetings,
a lot while I'm
Professor.
sitting here.
Nothing to report.
Because I have
The
a bit
goddess's rite of rebirth is
a
this
weird
month, right?
thing
The monastery
where,
gates will be
like,
thrown
I
wide
got out
open
of the
on that
shower
day.
about
I'll be
40
working as a
minutes
guide.
ago or so,
I
and
hope
I just
get
get
to guide
itchy.
some lovely
like,
ladies around.
After coming out of the shower completely clean, I feel really itchy sometimes, and it's nothing to do with the soap that I'm using or anything like that. Sometimes it shows up and sometimes it doesn't.
Is it just TMI?
No, it's just, I'm just making people aware because I'm fidgeting a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep it to a minimum. That's
Alright. I'm gonna go talk to Ingrid.
Professor,
You
while
know
the
me, I'm
investigation
honest.
is
I
important,
just like to tell people
don't
how it
forget
is.
to make time for your training. If we have to battle and cannot win, all will be lost.
Do not worry your pretty head about it, Ingrid. Everything's gonna be fine. Like, seriously, relax.
We don't know who our enemy is, so we must be prepared for anything.
Well, by this point, everyone is clued into the assassination plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they seem pretty worried about it.
It was like Seth said in the last cinematic before we ended last week. He said that it's unorthodox to ask for help from students as well as the knights, but we must all bend to avoid breaking. Something like that.
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep.
I know the feeling when hot.
I know the
Interesting
feeling,
discovery,
Linhart.
though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat.
Wow, okay.
Oh, I know it looks like I'm fooling around, but I'm not.
It's okay to fool around sometimes.
I'm preparing for potential
Sweet
battle
treats
during
to
my
eat.
patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. Smart, huh? I know. Once they're ready, I promise to share some with you.
That's very kind of you, Annette.
It is very kind of her to offer that.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Even
entirely
this
sure
here
what it
kitchen
could be,
contains
but I
precious
don't
wares,
think
wine bottles from
it's not
centuries
like
past
an
and the like.
external. Like it's not like a rash. It's not
I hear
like
that
X.
stuff is
Nothing
fancy,
visible
but
appears
not
on my
very
skin.
drinkable.
Yeah, it might
I
just be a
doubt
little
anyone
bit
would
dry.
go to the
but
trouble of stealing
I
it.
don't know. Maybe I'll look into it if it keeps happening, but like most of the time, it's just a minor inconvenience,
What's
and
the
it
matter?
goes away.
You're
after
running all
about
over creation.
an hour in a bit.
You don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so,
He's
the
clued
knights
in.
have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too
Almost
likely,
reached
if you
for the
ask
coffee
me.
there.
Best if you keep that to yourself.
Geralt not the biggest fan of the church either. Oh, this is kind of silly, right? Because it changes. The head chef challenge changes.
Yeah.
And usually you get a free meal and you're able to choose what students you want based on whether they like it or don't like it. But if you choose the head chef challenge, yes, you get a free meal, but you have no idea if they're going to like it or hate it.
So what should I do?
I would honestly save it right here. And if you choose it and both students find it absolutely disgusting, I would just do a soft reset and try again.
Okay.
Yeah, so pick 2 students.
I don't know who to pick. Let's see, go back up.
Ash and to do. Let's see if they like it.
Somehow, everything tastes better with company.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's a neutral response. That's a neutral response. I mean,
Is it worth doing it again?
yeah, it is, because you could have gotten them to full motivation, and it costs the exact same amount of action points. So the way to do a soft reset is to press the L and R and start and select buttons all at the same time.
R.
Start and select. Plus and minus. You press them all at the same time, and it just takes you back to the menu here.
Oh, that's neat.
And then you can load the game from where you saved it.
Okay, that's neat.
And you will be standing right where you were. It's not like some other games that put you back at the start of a level or the start of a dungeon or anything like that. Just where you save is where you will be back.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't have to do this too many times.
That would get kind of tedious.
Yeah,
Not only for us, but other people.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no one wants to watch you try the same thing over and over again. I mean, unless you're into watching speedrunners,
yeah,
that's fine.
If that's your thing,
This
then...
is not a typical speedrunning game.
No, not really. Considering the length of it, too.
I say that, but I have seen it done by a Fire Emblem YouTuber called Mecha in an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, it isn't always the best, but that's
Ugh,
fine. Let's try to enjoy whatever we eat.
he didn't like it either.
This isn't my favorite.
Oh, they both hated it. Like, straight up hated it.
Oh, no.
Damn it. Try again. Oh, this is silly. The meal changes every time, too. Like, it was...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the meal changes every time. So just because you choose different students doesn't mean that they'll like what the meal was, because the meal itself will also change.
Okay, so who should I choose next?
It's just random, honestly. You can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, I guess not. That's kind of annoying.
Just a little bit, but all the other meals are not like this. All the other meals give you significant boosts no matter what. I would just keep trying to do an Ash, to be honest. Yeah. I think it's
This looks delicious.
Ah, good.
Let's eat.
I like this.
Ah, good. Good.
Ah, okay. I got
There we
lucky that
go.
time.
We don't have to try this again.
Okay.
Okay.
We're all good now. And I got some XP for it.
Mm-hmm. You might even get a professor rank up this time.
I'd love that.
Yep. Getting high professor rank allows you to have more activity points, of course, but it also... there's something else that it does. I can't for the life of me think about it right now, but yeah. Professor rank isn't just good for activity points. It's also good for teaching points.
The most significant
it lets you
ritual
teach
for
more
the Church
students
of
in
Ceros.
session.
Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Perhaps.
Maybe. You have something for him,
The
by
goddesses,
the way.
could it be that...
Not a lost item, but a gift.
Elegant tea set?
He wants you to give it to someone who appreciates tea.
How kind of you.
Very good.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Ferdinand and Lawrence, despite being in different houses, are very good friends with each other. They both appreciate each other's sense of nobility, because they both take their nobility extremely seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they both love tea, and they both love horses, and they both love noble.
Okay.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable.
So I guess that everyone's wondering which place is going to get targeted.
Yeah, they're wondering where
This
the thing's
place
going to happen,
contains the
or
heart
even if
of
it's going to
Barrack
happen at all.
Mach's 995-year history.
It's 1,000 years. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
This is
So
an
many
ancient
beautiful
cathedral.
flowers, plants that can save or end lives.
Monastery,
they are all
I should
my
say.
precious
Cathedral's
children.
only one part of it. Cool. Chickpeas, turnips, peach. Oh, you didn't even look.
I just plant whatever.
If you plant flower seeds, you can actually give flowers to people as gifts.
Okay, well I'll do that this time.
Yeah. And the more gifts that you give someone, the more they'll like you.
That's good.
Do you understand where I'm going with this?
Marinette.
If we get flowers that
Marianne.
Marianne likes, then that would be very good.
I wonder what flowers she likes.
Oh yes, don't forget to recruit her again for mission assistance this month.
I wasn't gonna forget.
Okay.
Professor, I hope you're well.
I
As
am.
for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight.
A specimen?
Now he's suddenly
Yep.
not in the mood to see me again.
She is analysing her men.
I wonder why he's not in the mood,
I
honey.
blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Maybe it's just that he's not that into you.
He's just not that into you. Ooh, blue thing. Cool. It's good that you're stockpiling your bait. Because there's one specific day that happens a couple of times a year where there's just tons and tons and tons of fish. And you can catch multiple fish per cast. Black Eagles the win, huh? Yeah, Black Eagles is a pretty cool house. Lots of very strong-blooded families. Lots of very strong ideals. Ironically, my favourite Black
Afraid we'll
Eagle
need
is
more
Dorothea, the
information
only
on
one
that.
without
Is there
a
anyone else?
noble family or heritage.
Oh, so I can even invite Dimitri to tea.
You can invite anyone to tea.
Oh, wow. So just by doing that quest, I've unlocked it.
You have unlocked the ability to invite people to tea, yes.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should invite Marianne to tea.
You could invite Marianne to tea.
Wouldn't that increase our support level with her?
Only... Once you have your first tea time, you'll understand how tea time works. It's not like you just... it's not like you just invite them and you get support points. Like, there's a process.
Professor?
It's a mini game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that.
Wow, you'd think he'd ask you how you were.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Cool, you get a steel axe and some meat from this quest.
I was just gonna do all the quest.
Yeah, of course you should do all the quests, but you will need to save an activity point for Caspar's quest.
Okay.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like.
Mm-hmm. I guess those things to be considered pretty valuable.
Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Cool. So you've got a couple of investigation notes left. You also still don't have business in the graveyard yet.
That's fine.
Hey, Professor.
I'm just going around talking to everyone.
Petra and Bernadetta. You know what? They are lovely. Both of them in their own right. Petra is such a darling, and Bernie is just protect. Must protect.
The monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those?
It's very difficult to find any flaws in Petra's character.
The church is just horrible.
She's honestly just amazing. She might just be the best Black Eagles unit, although Dorothy is still my favourite, because I love her sassiness and her charm.
So is Novus a particular fan of the Black Eagles
Petra.
class?
Yes.
Is he saying that I should have gone with it?
No, he's just saying that's his favourite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because everyone will choose whoever for the first
So
time.
this is Petra. She's just charming AF. Fighting to stop the murdering is my specialty.
I will show my best work.
Love it. See, just stuff like that. She's trying. She's trying.
She's making a conceivable efforts.
Yes.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense
Must
just to
protect
sneak in
them,
and raid the
indeed.
pantry. What do you
We
think,
won't be,
Professor? Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
I think I should be the least of your worries, Raphael.
Bruh, why would he not be worried about someone stealing food? It'd mean less for him.
I'm just saying.
From his perspective.
Is it true you got caught in the fighting?
Yes.
I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
Yes, Starfire is a character that a lot of people, including you, I think, maybe,
What about her?
compared to Petra. Like, Petra, mannerisms, Starfire, very similar.
Maybe?
It is quite a common comparison.
Oh, okay.
Their
then.
characters are
I
often...
have read a comic series, which is only like 2 volumes, but still.
Yeah.
Maybe I should cosplay Dorothea. Getting her eye color would be super easy. I'm not too far off hair color, but I would still wear a wig though.
The hat, though.
What about it?
It's a cool hat. Where would you get it from?
A shop online? I don't know. But yeah, I have patterns on Etsy that I can buy that teach you how to make the costumes.
Okay.
For all the uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's pretty cute, yeah. She's 19, by the way.
Okay, well, she's about my age.
Well, she's a bit younger than you.
Yeah, but I'm only like 20,
You're
so.
21 soon.
I know, not quite. Ah, okay.
Someone who is interested in tea.
I'm not doing the last items yet. I'm just doing one. I'm doing bit by bit. I'm gonna be doing this explore day for a while, I think.
Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
I agree.
I mean, even if it's just a prank, bro, you still need to take something like that seriously.
Yes, exactly. Any threat on the Archbishop's life is meant to be
Any
taken
threat
seriously.
on any authority figure's life, really.
At least they're taking it seriously. Oh,
Yeah.
that's do.
Declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
You have something of his.
You mean lost items?
Although he has full motivation, so maybe hold off on giving it to him until his motivation empties.
Is it the earring?
It is the earring.
I thought that belonged to Petra.
Someone from the Dusker region.
Oh, I guess she's
Dedue
not.
is the only person in the entire game who comes from Dusker.
But why would he have an earring?
Why not?
Oh,
Men wear gold earrings too.
Interesting. Oh look, it's Marianne.
It seems there were forces opposing the church.
Hard to skip a beat.
Beyond Lonato.
Aww.
I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
Bottom one. She loves the goddess. Don't ever imply that she would have enemies for a reason. So bottom one.
Dude, you couldn't let me figure that out on my own.
I'm sorry. it's important that we get Marianne, that's all. I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Okay.
Any of the others.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Just Marianne.
Okay.
I apologise if that's going to get annoying to people too, but I would really like to let people know if I'm sort of like, am I vaccinating too hard? I'm trying not to, but then there are things I just can't help blurting out. Like, I'm not spoiling story, not really trying to tell her how to build her characters or anything like that.
Oh, Professor.
It's just we kind of want her, so.
Wait, would you be interested in the riding boots?
I don't remember.
Because she does like riding and horses.
Maybe?
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, she liked it. She didn't love it.
But any support up with her is good.
Yes, any support up with her is good.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
I like how committed she is to her studies.
Yes.
She's very studious.
She is very studious. Maybe a little too studious.
There's been talk of an
Lysithea reminds me
attempt
of
on
Moon
Rhea's
Dancer.
life. We've been ordered to
I
help
think
the
I've said
Knights
that before.
patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Perhaps not. As much as I don't like to think about it, but...
Hi, Rainbow Dash.
What?
Who was Rainbow Dash?
What?
Oh, no, it was just... He said, hi, Rainbow Dash. I'm just wondering who... I honestly think of Leone as Rainbow Dash in this game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm guessing he's talking about someone else, because Leone hasn't even been on screen yet.
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Saros had no
He
choice
could
but
also
to
be
recognize the courage of
talking
Luke,
about
the King of
me,
Lions who emerged
the way
victorious.
that I was like, just before.
The church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing
Oh,
him
the
in his
Whitehead.
bid to found the Holy Kingdom
Lysithea?
of Fargus.
Oh, right, it's Lysithea, because she's extremely,
return,
like,
Luke
I'm
agreed
gonna
to
be
make
the
the Church of
best.
Saros the
Oh,
Very
yeah.
sort of
And
girl.
permitted him to
Ambitious?
publicly
Yeah, she's
proselytize
extremely
across the
ambitious.
kingdom.
She has goals. And she doesn't want to waste any time.
I'm just
making-
trying to read what they're
In the
saying.
400
Sorry.
years since, the church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Yeah, I am trying to listen to what everyone's saying, because I understand it's important.
Yeah.
More now than ever, really.
That's so.
Yeah, as we start to get into the meat of the game.
I mean, I hope I'm not even close to the end.
Yeah, no,
honestly.
of course you're not.
Like,
Of course you're not. You're still a baby.
Well done. You have my thanks.
yay!
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
What?
look, you've got a messenger conversation. Someone wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
Down below the stables, next to the marketplace, there's a little, like, it looks like a Facebook Messenger icon. That means
Oh!
that if you walk there, someone will have a conversation with you.
Okay.
But you might want to see who it is first, because if they're at full motivation, you don't want to waste it. So don't, like, before you even go there.
I can't see who it is.
No, you can. If you bring up your menu, you can go to supports.
Okay.
And then yourself. Okay, it's Ash who wants to talk. He has full motivation at the moment, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Try to avoid that area, because even if you go there and he says, hey, do you want to talk? And you say no, just so that you can talk to him later, you will miss the opportunity to get the motivation increase.
Mm-hmm.
Because it only happens if you do it when he wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Goddess's
So
home is
avoid
in the
walking around
sky.
there until after
She
you've
lives on a bright and shiny
tutored him
star.
and
In
emptied his
a screen,
motivation.
You can't see that star.
That means she can't protect Fordland. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky.
You look a bit young to be a squire kid.
And why is his hair brown in the portrait but red in the game?
I know, right?
That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See?
How
See?
strange.
I've been studying. I know just about everything.
No you don't. You think you do, but then you realize when you turn 20 or 25 or whatever that you realize you don't know anything.
People seem to think that all the Knights of Seros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order.
Yes, I'd say...
For example, there are
wait till
squires
Skyrim
who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Indeed.
Okay, so what I was about to say is that on the topic of realizing you don't know anything, there's an old quote by Mark Twain, I think it is. He said, "When I was a teenager, my parents knew nothing. By the time I'd turned 21, it was amazing how much they had managed to learn in such a short space of time."
Yeah. Your parents are smart, listen to your parents, they usually know the best for you. But obviously, at the same time...
Unless you're Rapunzel.
Yes. What I was going to say... I forgot what I was trying to say.
Have you visited the
I
Goddess
did
Tower?
not.
It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like.
Oh yeah, right. I just remember what I was trying to say.
In
You
general,
do have to go
students
out and
aren't
make your own
allowed entry,
mistakes.
But as you'd expect,
That's about it becoming an
it just
adult.
excites their curiosity.
Trust me, I've made plenty of
Some
my
have
own
even
mistakes.
Tried, well,
I do
at least
trust
for
you.
this month, that kind of behavior is
I wasn't
totally
questioning your
unthinkable.
trust.
I know. I'm just playing off you.
We
No,
have a
I'm
lot
saying
more
that-
security. What with the
Mind.
goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
You know, you're missing the entire point of what I was trying to say.
No, I think I got it. It's okay to make mistakes, and in fact, it's almost encouraged because it's how you learn.
No, but I mean when you're like a teenager or whatever.
Oh yeah, of course.
When you're a young adult, don't be afraid to make mistakes, and if you do, don't try to regret them like I do.
I made lots of mistakes when I was
On
a
the
teenager.
day of the rite, the monastery will be open to
I
the
learned
public,
from them later on,
including the
retroactively.
Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally.
You do realize what happens to people in tombs, right? Just saying.
Yeah, but I
pretty
mean,
much
if
all
it's
that's
a
in there.
goddess.
Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Corpses become mummified after a while. Just saying.
Professor,
Maybe in our universe.
I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently.
Oh, really?
Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies.
I don't blame you.
Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now.
That seems like an awfully small thing to get this upset about.
Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
So everyone has been saying.
I love how she just changes tracks suddenly.
No, but I feel like she's saying what everyone else has already said 1,000 times.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato.
I don't blame you, kid.
I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
Okay. Person has actually dealt with grief. There is no wrong time to grieve. Especially if you just lost someone close to you. And obviously, even though Lonato was kind of a douche, he was still his kid's, well, basically his dad. Even if it wasn't his actual dad.
For at least half of his life.
Yeah, he has raised him and
Yeah.
everything. But I don't blame him for needing to grieve.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
Just take all the time you
I
need,
checked
dude.
on my brother and sister, who were living in Castle Gaspar.
He actually would have appreciated being
Thankfully,
told to
they're
pull
all
it
right.
together. But you
That just didn't feel like the
I
right
know,
thing to
you-
say to someone.
You chose the more compassionate answer.
Like, dude, you just lost someone really close to you? Like, you watched them die?
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty heavy shit, like...
I was worried because they're both so young, but the church in the castle town offered to take them in. That much, at least, is a big relief.
Yeah, Ash has 2 younger siblings and Lonato adopted them too.
See, the guy wasn't all bad.
No.
Here's a With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
You don't say.
So Ignatz is pretty much built to be an archer in this game.
Well...
And a sniper. And he's very good with a bow.
Hmm.
I built him as a mage. Because he looks like Harry Potter. Ooh, good job.
Yeah. I just chose what I thought was best.
Yeah.
This one seems obvious.
Yeah.
Dimitri is, yeah, the guy who knows all about being a knight.
But he's also incredibly strong.
Hmm.
Have you looked at what his crest does?
I think so.
Do you remember what his crest does?
No. How do I view the crest?
Roster. X. Across to his crest.
Ah.
No, that's his ability.
Oh.
His crest is underneath his height.
Yeah, there it is.
Crest of Lathed.
Mm. Fair enough.
Doubles attack and weapon uses. So, like, for example, he uses Tempest Lance, right? If he has an attack of 30, like, at base power, and then Tempest Lance increases it by 38, but it uses up 5 durability of the lance, right? What the crest does is it makes him use up 10 uses of the lance instead, but it doubles his attack power, so it would go from 38 to 76.
Also, his strength is his highest stat.
His strength is by far his, especially our Dimitri. He has literally gained a point in strength every level. Our Dimitri is so strength blessed. I've never seen the like of it.
On that day, Captain Gerald went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Interesting.
You reckon there's something about Daddy-O he's never told you?
He's secretly a time traveler?
That'd be interesting.
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered?
I don't like to imagine it, Hubert.
I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
I just said that. Okay, at least we agree.
Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
You don't want to know, Hubert. You do not want to know.
He thinks he's Mr. Intimidating. And to the right person, he absolutely is.
Actually, the thing that makes me the most riled up is when people like used to bully Lexi and that. Like people are bullying my friends and stuff, and I'll get super angry.
Yeah.
And all defensive and stuff. Especially with Lexi. Like they used to tease her over the dumbest things.
Yeah, kids do that.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery is open to the general public?
Look, I can't. I can't anymore.
What do you mean?
They keep telling me that the monastery is open to the general public. I've known this. Like, for ages,
look,
they keep telling me.
I know, but they don't know that you know that.
Yeah, I know, but
And
it's getting really annoying how repetitive that is.
Yeah, well, it's on everyone's mind. That's not what usually happens in the month to month, but usually people talk about a varied set of topics, but this month everyone's mind is on the fact that, oh shit, someone's gonna kill the Archbishop.
I understand that, Adrian. What I'm saying is, it's getting annoying hearing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like,
understandable.
It's kind of fun. It makes the
But then she goes
feel
and puts
like
her
a
own spin on it.
festival.
I understand that, but I'm being told the exact same bit of information over and over again. That's getting annoying.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened.
Yeah, nothing ever goes to plan. Believe me.
Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt. But do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth?
Yes.
I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen
not
on
wrong.
that day?
That's part of the mystery. Why would they choose a day to do it, telegraph it in advance, and not only that, but make it a day when security is likely to be at the maximum?
I have no idea. I'm just sick of everyone saying that, oh, the public are going to be able to come over.
Oh, so close. Alright, you got there.
Yay!
I'm glad we're somewhat entertained, Mavis.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you
I
are
try
here, you can read them
not
easily
to
enough.
Get
I doubt
into too
someone
many
would go to the trouble of
arguments or
stealing
anything,
one.
because I do have a tendency to escalate it a bit sometimes before realizing I need to pull
Sometimes
myself
setters
back.
will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery,
well, yeah.
but that's about it.
I just hope you don't get too upset.
I'm just trying to read what he says, analyze it a bit further than just reading it.
In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
I'm not really sure what he's trying to say, but okay.
He thinks it's strange that some books are allowed in the library and some books are immediately disposed of.
Well, I think that's strange too, but...
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
That's just a little bit racist.
I'm not surprised there's racism in this game.
You'd best keep your distance.
From who?
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
You can try.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
I love that the game just exactly put what you said
into the game.
Yeah, and it was not only that, but it was the right thing to say to her. That's great.
I mean, she seems like the woman who'd want a challenge.
Yeah, no, but I know when I went to visit, I was absolutely on my best behavior everywhere I went. Because, you know, that it wasn't an inexpensive trip, and I was seeing a lot of people, and I was very grateful for every single one of them opening up their house to me, and letting me crash on their couch, or their bed, or their beanbag at one point even. Like, you know, it was really cool to be able to go around and meet as many people as I did. And you were a very gracious host as well.
Story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
I like how you got investigation note 1 times 1. Like, is there going to be an investigation note 1 times 2?
I don't know.
I think the times 1 just seems a little bit redundant, that's all. I've never noticed it before. But like, you're not gonna have more than one investigation note 2 or investigation note 3. There's just not gonna be more than one of each.
Graduate.
So not a student.
Sending an assassin to the monastery, Hopefully it's someone worth crossing blades with. It seems we're cut from the same cloth.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
This is Caspar's quest. Sword tournament.
How is it Caspar's quest?
He's the one who asked you to do
Oh, right. So I need to put someone in there.
it. Someone who's good with swords.
Dimitri's good with swords.
Felix is better.
That's true.
Felix is the premier sword user in this game, other than Catherine.
Wow. Just taking that guy out.
Next time, bring your friends.
Wow!
Why am
His
I
crest
even
popped
here?
and he just OHKO'd.
One shot. Kind of overkill, but okay.
It wasn't. It was like almost the exact amount of damage he needed to do.
Mm.
This guy has 20 HP as well. His crest
Next
just
time,
popped
bring your
again.
friends.
I know, right?
I know. This is why I'm like, choose Felix.
Another win.
Don't worry, they're only using wooden swords.
What?
They're only using wooden swords.
I know, they look pretty weak.
Yeah, well, this is a non-lethal tournament. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was afraid of that.
What?
I was going to say heal before you fight.
Oh, we just said something earlier.
I wanted to, but you'd already just pressed into the battle because I was afraid that he would miss, and he did.
Well, I still completed the quest.
I know you completed the quest, you just also didn't get all the prize money and the other prize from the tournament. It's okay, it's fine, you've completed the quest. But yes, I should have maybe mentioned at the start that you had the option to heal between rounds up to twice per tournament. And I looked at the amount of damage he was going to do versus the amount of health you had left, and I was just about to say maybe you should heal, but you'd already gone into the battle, so...
You spend too much time
I
running
could have
the
spoken up
monastery.
faster.
Excuse me?
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
Excuse me?
Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who.
That's true, but I've been asked to collect as much evidence as possible.
It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Now that's a mercenary. She doesn't give a shit about the politics of anything happening, she's just like, I'm here to kill people if they get too close.
Yeah, I like her.
Let's see. Thanks for your help.
Oh, you got an elf ever.
So, there is something that the church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public.
See,
that
again.
will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak. Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
They have to make allowances for people who don't want to run around and talk to everyone. That's why they make as many people say the same sort of thing as possible, just in case you're one of those players who only talks to a handful of people and doesn't go out of their way to talk to everyone. They make it accessible, even if it is a little annoying sometimes.
Okay, well that makes sense. So I'll just go to inventory.
Oh, that's right. Well, you don't need those torches anymore.
How do I see my lost items?
Storehouse.
Oh, okay.
Over.
I have a lot of lost items.
I know who they all belong to, but you can figure it out if you want to.
I also have these supports to go through.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. You might want to do supports. That's the one that you have to initiate by walking to the certain place, which I advised you not to do at this point in time.
Okay, we'll do this one then.
Ooh.
Hold a moment, dog.
That seemed a bit callous.
Are you speaking to me?
I don't see anyone else here, do you?
Callous is Felix.
You're that boar's lapdog.
Do not mock His Highness.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Spoken like a good pet.
I'm guessing these two don't
Follow
get
him with
along.
Such devotion. Do you really
Why
think a
would you
man
say
like
that?
that is worth it?
Fargus destroyed my homeland, burned it all to the ground. slaughtered my people.
Why is Felix getting so antsy with this
The
guy?
punishment of Dusker.
My father, my mother, my sibling, all were killed. We
You'll find
received no aid, no respite. Fargus murdered our dignity and torched our pride. His Highness is different. He is the only one who sees my people as human. He risked his life to save mine, and it is thanks to him that I no longer wish for death.
That's what we call blind obedience.
I wouldn't say that's what we call blind obedience.
I wouldn't either, to
Tell
be
me,
honest. That's more like
Would you
gratitude.
give your life for him?
Yes,
And what if he commanded you to join him in a senseless massacre?
I would do it.
Even a massacre of children, or the elderly, or your own comrades?
Without hesitation. You have misunderstood me. I am the sword and shield of His Highness. Weapons do not have a will of their own.
Blind obedience. You're right. I did misunderstand. I shouldn't have called you a lapdog. You're a rabid cur. You and the Boar Prince make quite a team. Two crazed animals.
I warned you not to mock His Highness. I am aware you have a history of friendship with him, but one more word.
I've said my piece. Scamper back to your master.
Felix is fucking fearless. I wouldn't walk up to a dude a foot and a half taller than me and call him a dog.
No, I wouldn't either.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor.
Grilled fish is pretty good.
Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do.
Actually, he reminds me more of Thorax than Sunburst.
Yeah, I can see it.
Also, his voice is similar.
Yeah.
Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
Less whiny, maybe. Less high-pitched.
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an
I
amateur.
think Ignatz might be more like Sunburst, come to think of it.
Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash,
Yes to do?
why do you spend time with me?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
And?
So,
He's used
look
to
at
people
me.
being
I
racist
came from a
toward him.
life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
They both feel like outsiders.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
He just wants to be friendly. Ash is a good lad.
He seems like it. Oh, right, yeah. Know that one.
All the
Dear
Dedu
goddess,
supports.
Please protect us.
Mercedes,
Oh, Dedu. Was there something you needed?
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
She's so
His
lovely.
Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety. And praying for good desserts tonight. And that my next exam goes well.
I mean, I get the good desserts thing.
The Fodlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dedu. Weren't you born in Dusker?
Yes.
Do the people of Dusker pray to the goddess too?
Dusker had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Dusker, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods
Very,
depending on
Greek.
what they needed?
Yes.
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Dusker as a ruin.
And there he goes again.
Dude, he might even have PTSD about it.
Dusker
I'm sure
may
he
be gone,
does.
but you're still here. Would you
Would be
tell me more
expected.
about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
Really? That would be great. I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
Dusker is gone, but I'm still
All these
here.
nice people, and then Felix.
Yeah, Felix seems like an ass.
Felix is a complicated man. He's had things happen, and he's bitter about it.
Okay, I think the only one left is Ashes.
Yes, and you can leave that one. You still have an activity point though, so you can either eat with someone or you can tutor yourself.
And I've also got all these lost items.
Oh yes, yes. And in fact you have one for Marianne.
Hmm. Maybe we should find her first.
Oh, you haven't spoken to Bernie yet.
Well, I'll go talk to Bunny first then.
Okay.
She's in one of these rooms.
She's in her room. It's literally her room.
I know she's down here somewhere.
Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little.
She's kind of annoying, to be honest.
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else.
I'm not sure I'm really a fan of her, to be
What?
honest.
Eating at night is bad for you.
You really have to
There's
either
no way
recruit her
that's true.
or play
Wait,
Black Eagles
really?
to get the full scope of what her character's like, but from this point of view where we are, she just seems like a shut-in who doesn't want to talk to anyone. And that's
So
fine.
why is she here?
You learn that in her supports.
Okay. Now I'm trying to remember where Marianne was.
You can just find her. I think she's in the Golden Deer classroom.
Actually, I think she is in the Golden Deers. I wonder how the leaders react to having a student recruited to another class.
Dimitri alluded to the fact that it actually happens surprisingly often.
Oh, okay.
It seems there were forces
Not with the
opposing
main
the
cast,
church,
but
beyond
with
Lord
other
Lonato.
students, because, you know, you can assume that it's not just literally the main cast here. There are other students walking around, and yes, Bernie's like if Fluttershy had extreme PTSD and refused to ever leave her house. That is basically Bernie.
So, like, is it a lost item or a gift that needs to be given to her?
No, it was a lost item.
Okay, because I can't see anything.
Also, think about where you picked up the items.
I don't remember.
As you pick it up.
I don't remember.
Okay, from now on, when you pick up a lost item, try to remember who was standing there in the previous month. It will belong to them.
I don't remember.
You picked up that letter next to a horse. Who was standing next to a horse
Yes,
last month?
this is mine. Thank you for
Marianne.
returning.
Okay.
Yeah, her supports are pretty crazy. In fact, one of them was so crazy it had to be censored in the early days of the game.
Who's her supports?
One of Bernadetta's supports had to actually be censored. Like they changed it. They directly translated it from Japanese into English and other countries, of course. But the translation was considered a bit too far for Western audiences. So they actually changed one of her supports to make it seem less extreme. Yeah. But if you played the game before that patch came in, like after just a couple of days that patch came in, if you got and read that support and saw it before the thing, it was a bit more hectic than what we see nowadays.
It's just so many characters, it's hard to remember who's who. And what everyone likes and doesn't like.
You can also check their profiles.
Mm.
Like, it gives you their likes, their dislikes, who they're close with.
You mean their roster?
Yep. You'll only see this for people that you have recruited, though.
And that doesn't really help then, because they could belong to anyone.
Also, their flavor text will also give some kind of thing. An adult with a taste for liquor.
Well, it's not going to be a student.
Well, no, but who do you reckon an adult with a taste for liquor would be?
Manuela?
Absolutely Manuela.
I can see her getting drunk.
Yes, it is one of her flaws, actually. She's almost constantly drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
She's on the pier.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had an eyebrow.
Oh, yeah, I already heard about this.
Yeah.
Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
She's such a kerfuffle.
I know. Yeah. And Miss Krabappel, I think, was a closet alcoholic as well.
Oh no, she was definitely an alcoholic.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant. Could it be that? I don't recall misplacing anything.
Okay.
The goddess could
you
it
know
be
of
that...
at least 2 people who like tea.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
That one was a bit too easy, to be honest. Graduate, telling jokes, tea, Dusker region, enthusiastic about training. There's so many characters.
Yeah, I think there's like 35 or 36 characters that you can interact with.
I know, so don't blame me for forgetting everyone's names, bases, interests, dislikes.
Okay, I'm not.
It's crazy.
Every Fire Emblem roster has 30 plus characters in it.
And I'm only playing it once a week, so it's like, I'm trying to remember every single...
Yeah, and don't forget you can dash.
Oh, yeah, I always forget that. Okay. And I can time travel, which does help.
Fast travel.
You know what I meant.
I know. You've been playing Animal Crossing. I get it. You have a lost item for one of those people.
Maybe?
No, maybe. You do.
I don't really know who would want what, though.
Okay.
Actually, can you just pop the door open? It is really stuffy in here.
Just a little bit.
I'm getting a headache.
I didn't even realize the door shut itself.
With the whole monastery preparing for...
Here we go.
Someone lost that, huh? Someone lost...
I have no idea.
Okay. So you can either run around and spend ages
I checked.
just
I was
trying to offer everything to everyone, or I can give you a list.
A list?
A list would be good, or no? How do
I
you
mean,
want
it's very, I find this part of the game with all the lost items and stuff to be very time consuming.
Okay, well, if you don't want to have the time-consuming nature, I can just tell you whose item belongs to what.
Okay.
Or what item belongs to who.
Because we have quite a few lost items.
Yes, the joke book, the notebook, belongs to Alois.
Yeah.
He likes telling jokes. He's always making puns and dad jokes.
Really?
Alois is in the cathedral.
Oh, we're in the cathedral now.
Yes, he's at the top. He was in the area where Flame said you're not allowed to go. The little corner over there.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little corner.
Yeah.
Here's an idea.
Oh, I thought he was.
No.
Oh, he was there last month. Right.
How do you remember that? I can't remember who was
I've
where.
played this game through 8 times.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. No, he's not in here either. I think, you know what? Alois is...
He's definitely in the cathedral.
Yeah. No, I was wrong.
Professor!
You can pinpoint him exactly, though. Like, if you bring up the map and you press X. Oh, he is outside just that little bit where you were walking. There he is. He's right there.
You need to block the door open.
Yeah.
Have you visited in general? But as you'd expect, well, at least for this month, that we have a lot more security. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished.
Okay.
Thanks.
Go.
Are the windows open?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. That's why the door was blowing shut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be shut in here for hours at a time, no air.
Yeah, no, the windows are open. I remember we had to close them last week because we just got like a random, very short kind of thunderstorm.
Yeah. Alright, we've still got more to go. Enthusiastic about trading?
That's Caspar.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, I would just assume that everyone is.
No, but he's like enthusiastic about training. Like, really, really always trying to make himself stronger. A lot like Ruff. Yeah, he was up there when he gave you the quest.
Hey, Professor. Oh, hey, Professor. Do you know him? He only writes... Yeah, that's definitely mine.
So, like, I know that belongs to do.
Yep.
Tea, graduate.
Who gave you the teapot?
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Yeah. I was thinking Ferdinand. After not getting it to Lorenz.
Yeah.
I will stay. Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
Plus, it raises my support with everyone if I do these.
It does, yeah. And
Graduation.
you can gain support with everyone else except Edelgard and Hubert. And that only is because you didn't choose Edelgard's house.
And what about the graduation badge?
That's for someone who isn't a student, so that should narrow it down a lot. Who was at the training grounds last month?
No idea, man. I don't even know what the training grounds are.
Where you had the tournament.
Oh, because that's the Knight's Hall.
Yeah, so who was there last?
I don't remember.
Okay, it was Catherine.
Okay.
Catherine is in the also.
Also, I haven't spoken to a couple of people on the second floor.
Yeah.
You'd best. Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Yeah, so you still have Rhea
And Leonie. And that's it.
Oh, and there's someone. Oh, Cyril. Cyril's in the second floor dormitory. But, I mean, it's just Cyril. Cyril's a bit of a weird unit. He has a,
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I'm quite all right. But your concern means a great deal.
Cyril has a ability which makes him gain an extra 20% chance to level up all of his stats. So across the board, all his stats have a better chance of leveling up. But it's kind of undone by the fact that his base growths are lower as well. So it almost doesn't really do anything for him. And he has some supports with people, but he's just a bit of an odd duck. As a unit, like, he has a pretty clear-cut path towards being a dragon rider, but you can do a lot of other things with him.
Who's Cyril again?
Cyril's the little boy, Shamir's squire.
Hey, did you hear?
The one who's always like,
villain
oh, I'm
aside
busy.
is roaming around town at
Oh,
night.
do you want to talk to me? I'm kind of busy.
If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
I think I'm to everyone. I've still got an activity point left.
You can have a meal, or you can have food, or you can... A meal or food, lol. You can have a meal, or you can sing with your students, or you can train your own skills.
I honestly don't know.
Maybe look at who has motivation, or who doesn't. Cyril's like right at the end there. For some reason they make you run.
Every time you said Cyril, I kept thinking of the character from Archer.
Archer. Yeah.
Excuse
He's
me,
bad as annoying
Professor. I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay? I hope you're not just saying that.
Yeah. His entire character is Lady Rhea, Lady Rhea, Lady Rhea, Lady Rhea.
The like obsessed with her or something.
Also, I need to clean. Can you leave me alone? I don't want to talk. I'm busy. That's just his character in a nutshell.
Is he any of the classes?
No, he's
he's
not a student.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's like the janitor.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
Okay. So you want to go and eat something?
Yes, with the students.
Mm-hmm. Maybe see who Marianne actually has supports with first.
Okay.
Just in case there's someone in the... Oh, you haven't asked her for mission assistance this month yet either.
Yeah, I did.
Well, then why isn't she there?
I don't know, but I definitely asked her.
Yeah, I know. You have to ask her every month.
I did.
You did?
Look, I can go and talk to her. And I'm telling you, I definitely asked her. Now, where is she?
Maybe you asked her. Maybe you asked to recruit her. I don't think you asked for mission assistance.
No, I'm certain that I asked her.
Alright, well, we're about to find out. She's in the Golden Bee classroom.
Yeah, I find this place to be such a maze.
Once you get used to it, you really...
I'm not ever gonna get used to it.
Okay.
It is just a maze.
It seems there were forces of...
Yeah.
Oh, you can't ask her for mission assistance.
I did already. The first time I went and talked to her.
Okay. I'm just wondering why she didn't... Oh, she's in your roster. Right, no, you're right. She is in your roster. So, I guess you did. Alright.
So can I have dinner now?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Oh, Sylvain has supports with her.
Okay, then I'll choose Sylvain.
I just remembered.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I'm trying to remember everyone in the Blue Lions that Marianne has supports with. It's not a very high number. I think it might only be Dimitri and Sylvain.
Maybe. Alright, that's my whole day used up.
Mm-hmm.
Is he coming back, or... Where is his stuff at? $17, $22, $26. Not sure what to do. Yeah, I was waiting for you to come back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're all good.
Okay. I think Ash needs the most help.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Why is his Skullgirl's Lantern Authority?
Because we changed it so that he would benefit from Seteth's seminar. That's all that was.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Because I thought it was Lantern Riding.
It was Lance and Riding. He also likes the bow.
Alice, what are you doing? Wasn't it meant to be 20 or less?
Yeah, if they have 20 or less, they will level up if you have it as their skill goal.
Okay.
Yep, so now you can put points into something else.
Because I could switch that to bow and then it'll level it up while we're...
Yeah, you could do that. That's a viable tactic.
I've also got 2 more sessions with him.
Mm-hmm.
I could just put it into Lance.
You could put it into Lance.
I've learned a lot.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, bow and riding will both increase now.
I always feel like Dimitri needs the least help. What's his skill goals at anyway?
Lance and riding.
Okay, but he doesn't really need that much help.
If you get everyone's authority to D, then you can use slightly better battalions. E-rank battalions are pretty garbage apart from Gerald's mercenaries.
Mm.
She already has C and Lances. She hardly needs any help either, to be honest. She already has the stats to promote to both Cavalier and Pegasus Knight.
So who do you think needs the most help then?
If you get Felix's bow to C, then he'll be in a prime position to go to a really good later
Also,
game class.
Can you just pour me some water real quick?
I did, ages ago at the start of the stream.
Okay.
You didn't even finish your iced coffee yet. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a really good class for Felix that utilizes both the sword and the bow. So focusing on the bow is really good for him.
Okay, so we've still got 2 more students we can instruct.
Mm-hmm. He's already set to become a Cavalier, but his authority could do with some help.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey. Hey,
Awesome.
that was useful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got 1 more student. It's either going to be Dedu or Ingrid.
I would say to do.
But what? He's already set to... Yeah, it's already going to level up next.
Yeah.
week.
But if you get his authority up to D, then yeah, you can hire better battalions for people.
I have
when they're
deepened my understanding.
D-rank battalions are just better.
Okay, so that's already set to go.
Well, not yet because you haven't changed it. But do you plan to change it?
Oh, I will.
Okay.
His axe is already C.
Yeah, he doesn't really need any help with the axes.
His brawling will level up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably switch the axe to authority when I get the chance.
All right.
What should I train him in?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, bow will level. Oh, actually, no, it won't.
Dedu's not an amazing bowman. Like,
No.
he can use them, but it's not one of his...
Because he's got 3 sessions left.
Mm.
So what should I use?
Honestly, even though the stats are going to level up, you could still put them into authority and brawling.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can't.
I know, but it feels like a waste since they're gonna level up.
You could get him to D-rank in lances, and then he might learn Tempest Lance, and he'll be able to pull off like a massive swing.
I appreciate your efforts.
Nice. Now you get
Answered
free
correctly.
Session 2.
It's in my grasp.
Alright, let's give this man a lance.
No need.
Do. Also, thanks for blessing me before. I missed that. When I was sneezing, he said Gesundheit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cheers for that. Just chuck it in Brawling. Or Authority.
No, but they're gonna level up.
I know, but you can't... Like, you've got to think long term. Just because it's gonna level up this week, like, that, it's not a waste, because it carries over.
I know, I'm gonna check it in Axes.
Okay.
That's not a complete
Answered
waste.
correctly.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Plus he uses Axes anyway.
Cool.
And I can't teach anyone else. Okay,
No,
so...
you
No. Authority and Brawling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just backed out of it. Oopsie.
Yeah, you have to confirm it every time. Yep.
I don't think there's anyone else I want to change. Great toss. Yeah, I'll just do that.
We'll just go with them again. That's cool.
Okay, I think I can extract now.
No, you can begin lecture.
You know what? Oh, wait. Are you using the wrong words?
It's okay. English is hard.
Professor, could you explain?
Phew.
So what do you reckon?
Ah, I see it now.
Ah! Sing a song.
No, I said it was training.
Oh, training.
The night marches.
Right, I didn't actually see you press down. So if you choose the right answer, you get a ton of Professor XP.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did. You chose the answer that gave him 50 motivation. The others would have either given him 25 or 0. So you got the most amount of Professor points there.
Okay, so he's asking if he wants to excel as a cavalry.
Look at it! Oh, the game loves... I love it when the game does this.
What?
Do you want him to focus on lance and riding, or do you want him to focus on lance and riding?
Oh, I just realized. Should I say yes?
Just say yes. Give him what he wants. Even though it's what he already had.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Oh, this is really
You think
good.
I'd cheat? On you, baby?
Oh
Never.
no.
Come on. You should know me better than that.
Oh my god.
You're the only
Well,
one for
I didn't
me.
mean the
I
support's
swear.
really good. I meant the fact that he'll be back up to full motivation after this is really good. But
Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
Honestly, that's not the kind of girl I thought Sabine would go after.
I just want you to be
Sylvain
happy.
loves
You know,
ladies. He
get
doesn't
what you're
care
after.
if they're rich or poor. He just loves ladies.
I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we...
Wait for it. I saw that coming.
So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people?
Not really.
You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
Oh, he said Gesundheit for you too.
Won't you
since
listen?
you sneezed.
I'm on her
Thank
side. She
We've
knows
both
that.
been Gesundheited.
Oh no.
No, it's good. It's good. We've been blessed.
I know.
You know how it is.
Likes to use
Most
the sacred
relationships,
Yeah.
they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now?
Oh, Sylvain. You're such an idiot.
I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
She didn't hate me when she knew it, but she didn't know I was doing
Come
the thing
on,
that would
it's
hurt
hard
her.
on
So
me
why would
too.
she hate me now that she
If
knows?
only I had someone to comfort me.
dumb.
Professor, it's okay if you want to console me.
Don't tell me you're building for me now, Sylvain.
I happen to have some exquisite tea back in my quarters. You could come by and we could chat about
This
love.
goes very differently if you chose male Byleth.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, it kind of feels like he's hitting on me.
I mean, he absolutely is.
I don't get a chance to answer.
You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Honestly, it felt like he was hitting on me. Oh, cool.
See, that's why I said, oh yay, not because of the support itself, because it's a bit cringe, but...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
Haggling's not always a bad idea.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me, too. At least until Lonato adopted me into his family.
Well, he is a lord. Well, was a lord, so he would have been rich.
You could have gotten this support before Lonato, and I think that
Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you?
But he just kind of
I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan.
Because Lonato's already dead and there's no point dwelling on it.
That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me. Huh, you think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live. Wow, I guess you must get used to it. That's really incredible, though.
So there was no wrong answer there?
No, these professor-student supports, barring a handful of exceptions, don't really have any plus or minus conversations.
I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages. Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
Give me that book!
Oh, no. What?
Give me that book.
Why? Why does he want it?
Don't touch the merch.
He's a ruffian.
What the? Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
I like her.
Anna's great.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here.
Just gives her
that
money.
sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
You sure you don't want a hand taking care of that ruffian?
This man could hit a bird's eye in the dark with an arrow. I think he'll be alright.
Oh, now we're support level C. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. St. Sethlene Day is today. You get to sing with...
Whoops.
Oh!
I accidentally pressed the wrong button.
Damn. That's alright. Okay. Also, it's Flane's birthday.
Should I host a tea party or give flowers?
You can have a tea party. You haven't had a tea party yet.
I pressed the wrong button.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. When you get free singing days like that, both the random students that it picks and you get tons of faith and authority experience as well as bonding.
I know, I didn't mean to.
I know, it's okay. If your hand actually slipped, then yeah. So this is where the tea leaves that you've been finding come into play. I could tell you what she likes, or I could just let you guess.
I don't think she'd want something bitter.
I don't think so either, considering her brother.
I am honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
Good job! Yay!
She likes sweet things.
No, no singing. She accidentally hit the wrong button. Instead of accepting, her thumb slipped and she knocked the stick. Unfortunate,
I am
but
ever so
nothing we can do about it now. It was too long ago that we saved.
Yeah, I'm not going back and doing that again.
No.
Oh, I just press A, do I?
Uh-huh. Now you get 15 seconds to choose a thing that she might like.
Damn it.
It's alright. Keep going. Nice. Good recovery. I know which one it is. I know which one. Oh, you already answered that one. Wait, no you didn't. It was fish. She loves fish. She's the one who gave you the fishing quest at the start.
Oh.
She loves fish. She would have absolutely loved to
tea
talk
was
about
very
fish
delicious.
in the dining pond.
Oh well,
Dining
but
pond.
she's not a student or anything.
I said dining pond.
I could imagine like sitting in a pond and just eating and
Yeah, no.
really gross.
Fish in the fish pond would have absolutely been the thing
Okay.
to pick. It's alright, you still get a little bit of support with it.
But she's not a student, so.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
get
it's fine.
this
You
done
can still get
together.
support with, you know, faculty and stuff and that.
I know, but I find it more valuable to get it with students.
Right. No
And
time
Marianne.
to lose.
Yeah. Well, Marianne is a student.
Yeah.
Here's the result.
Okay.
Wow, everyone just levels up.
Mm-hmm.
That worked out well.
Monster Piercer.
I've deepened my understanding.
Rushing Blow.
Am I starting to master this?
Am I making progress?
Ooh,
Nosferatu.
she got Nosferatu. And that's almost a C+ in Reason already. She's doing well. Oh, and you get even more motivation back.
That's good.
The reason this sometimes
Did you want
happens,
something?
even when you've already spent all their motivation, is because every time you get a great
I
or a
see.
perfect, it also increases support.
Yeah.
And sometimes
If you
you
have the
can
time,
gain just
then
enough
please
support to
assist
push
me.
them over the threshold of their next level when you do that, which is why you often get this come up in between classes and free days.
I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse.
He reminds you of someone. I can't put my finger on her.
Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner. They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise. Yes, they are.
I think that was the right thing to say.
Yeah. It's a pretty good thing to
He's
say.
very fond of his homeland.
Mm-hmm.
I owe you a debt of gratitude in both the extracurricular activities
Yeah, the
here at
horses
the
are
academy and on the
very
battlefield.
hairy in
Your presence has been instrumental in
universe.
the
They're
defense of His
floofy.
Highness.
They're extremely
You
floofy.
have my sincerest thanks.
They're almost like sheep.
I see. Was there something else you wanted? Then please, excuse me.
He's just very quiet and reserved, and that's fine.
He's a gentle giant.
Yeah, he's a strong silent type,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. Okay, so I have a few different options here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can attend a seminar, I can explore, not that I have any quests to do, or I can do a battle.
I think your class is generally still pretty low level for where you are and what's coming up. I think you should raise some of their levels. Battle in the Empire is a good one. You'd get more XP for it, and you don't want to go back to the mountains.
Oh, that was just...
Until you have flying units, Battle in the Mountains is
It's just a
it
pain.
sucks. Cool.
Yeah. My wrist is sore.
Did you knock it on something?
No, it's just a bit sore. White
Okay.
Clouds, Chapter 4. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. Okay. And look who's here.
Okay.
See?
Well, I did believe you after you went and showed that you couldn't ask her.
Yeah, once you've already asked.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have you need to give to Dual Lance? Just because he has the Tempest Lance. It might come in handy. Oh, you may be just buying one.
Well, good thing there's a marketplace.
Yeah. We're just buying 9 Lance. It'll be right. It's in the armory.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
He's got a lot of different weapons to choose from.
He does, yeah.
I feel like he's a very versatile unit.
It's funny because most people build him a very specific way. Which we'll probably do later in the game, but at this point in time, he's pretty proficient with a lot of things.
Do you think I need to get anything?
Not really. I would just suggest putting your torches away, and maybe you could use that goddess icon that you have. It increases someone's luck stat permanently by 4.
Okay.
So maybe pick someone who doesn't have much luck. You can check it with X.
I'm just trying to store the torches first. One thing at a time.
Cool.
Also got a broken lance here.
Oh yeah, store that. You'll have to get Sylvain another lance. Oh, and Ingrid's lance is almost broken too.
Where's Ingrid? Yeah, I think she needs another lance. Is it worth getting Sylvain another lance as well?
The only reason I suggest getting an Iron Lance and a Steel Lance is because sometimes you want the extra power and sometimes you want the extra speed. The Iron Lance weighs a lot less than the Steel Lance. The Steel Lance does a bit more damage.
So I give an Iron Lance to Ingrid?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, Ingrid is a very fast character typically. You don't want to weigh her down much. You just get. He already has a Steel Lance. So
yeah,
you just get him an Iron Lance, then you've got options.
Oh, okay.
Thanks a bunch.
Do I need to get anything else, or are we good?
Make sure your battalions are recharged. Yeah.
Is there, do I just press...
You just press across to go to replenish, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. See if you can hire any, actually. Wait, what? Oh, I accidentally said Siri. Your phone says I'm listening.
Oh! What?
Yeah, I said see if you, but I said it really fast, so your phone picked it up as me saying Siri.
Oh! Okay, yeah. Just get some more water while I'm here. Felix hasn't got
who did
one.
we get to D rank authority?
I'm just going through who's got what. Okay. She's got D rank.
Alright, try to buy her a new battalion.
And it's got D rank. E, D, D plus, D.
Yeah, okay. So people with a D rank battalion, try to hire...
Oh, yes, D plus.
That's fine. There aren't any plus battalions in the game.